Yes, that's right. Keep grinning at the screen, Wario. What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Wario World. In this episode, we are going to enter World 3. Welcome to Thrillsville. Anything but, if you ask me. Although that hatred is more directed towards the first level. Yep, it's our obligatory ice stage. So down we go into madness and insanity, which I might experience. Welcome to Shivering Mountains. Starting things off, we're going to bounce up to this cabin and hit this red W switch. And this is the main reason why I hate Shivering Mountains. These ice slides. There are ramps on the slides. And using the ramps, you have to propel yourselves to different locations. And this is really annoying because sometimes there are gold fragments on these ramps. And you essentially get one shot at them, and one shot only. Also, these snowbirds are pretty annoying because they like to drop bombs on you like every other flying enemy in the game. Alright, in order to, well, before we do anything, let's go ahead and hit that yellow switch, and I believe, if memory serves, yes! Our first treasure is in here. Alright, now we are ready to tackle this area. We want to go up here, and we have to make sort of a tricky jump. We need to do a corkscrew conk on top of that building. And wow, I actually got it on the first try. Time for our first puzzle, and it's a very simple one. You've got to destroy these blocks, all the while avoiding the spikes that are rotating around, and at the top is a red diamond. It's a simple task, and it shouldn't cause you too much trouble. Alright, now if memory serves, there should be... Oh god, I was gonna say there should be a gold fragment at the top, but I forgot to talk about these things. Freeze cannons. They will blast cold air at you, and if they hit you, you will get frozen. And the only way to get unfrozen is to wiggle the control stick back and forth. This is annoying because it gives the enemies an opportunity to get some extra damage off of you. Yeah, you just hate comboing, don't you? Alright, let's free this spriteling and see what he has to say. The Angler Mangler's weak spot hangs from its noggin. Don't bother punching its face. Attack its buddy, the Barrel Buster, by smacking him in the head when he pokes it out. If you could just force it into the air. More on that in momentarily. Momentarily being right now. This is the mini-boss of Shivering Mountains, the Angler Mangler. Much like the spriteling said, you have to KO its enemy, its friend, the Barrel Buster, and then using a pile driver, you have to hit its lure. Of course, once you do that, it's going to send this massive amount of icicles at you. But honestly, if you stay in one place, depending on where they're shot, you can avoid all of them. The key to this battle is not to move too much, or don't be standing in the direction the icicles are going, to be more technically accurate. And hopefully you'll do a much better job of it than I am right now. I believe this Angler Mangler takes about 3 hits. I'm not sure. 3 is usually the magic number. Come on! You see, that gets frustrating. You knock out one Barrel Buster, and then the other comes hitting you. Alright. Now comes our first ice slide, and there is a gold fragment in the distance. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, nice! First try! Awesome! That is really awesome. But you know what's not awesome? This gem creature. Alright. I guess it's not so bad. I'd rather deal with a gem creature than an angler mangler, that's for sure. In fact, the angler mangler might be the most difficult mini-boss in the game. Although the mini-boss in level 3-2 is pretty annoying as well. Alright, let's get rid of these snowmen, because snowmen are annoying. By that I mean, they are annoying when they attack you. So how's everyone's day been going so far? I apologize that I haven't been recording lately. I've just been busy with audiobook auditions, believe it or not. And I've got a voiceover intensive coming up in Wednesday, and wow, I just realized. The gem creature was stunned. I could have come in for the kill, but instead I decided to swing an enemy around. That's pretty stupid. But as I was saying, I've got a voiceover intensive with Edge Studios coming up soon. And if any of you are interested in the field of voiceover, I would highly recommend going to Edge Studios. The instructors are amazing. They're all professionals working in the field, and they know what they're talking about. So there's my little advertising bit for the day. Alright. So we're here in this area, and I believe, much like the last one, there is another gold fragment waiting for us at the top of these Christmas trees. It's always Christmas time in Shivering Mountains, much like it is in Holly Jolly Village and Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. That was a fun game. I should replay that sometime. Ah, there's the gold fragment we were searching for, but there is still more for us to collect. Climb these glue globes, get rid of that freeze cannon, and there is a chest down there, but we'll collect it later. Ah, there we go. Let's head down the hatch. Alright, in this puzzle, we're going to have to climb up the platforms by hanging off their edge, where we encounter a spriteling. There are places in the ice caves that are too high to jump in. In those areas, why not try to use the icicle mites somehow? It looks like their pointy heads might just stick right into the floor. Yeah, we'll encounter those icicle mites later on, once the second half of the level begins. Yes, believe it or not, we're still in the first half. This level is big. It is very big. Alright, let's go ahead and open this chest right here to get another piece of glassware. By the way, the treasures that are found here in Shivering Mountains are glassware or dining utensils, kind of a fusion of the two. Yeah, you know what I mean. Things that you use in the kitchen or in the dining room. Okay, I will stop mentioning that. I forgot to do a quick final check to see if we had indeed gotten everything. Yeah, just some snowbirds up here. No big deal. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Oh! I almost forgot about this blue switch. So be sure you take care of that while you're up here. Alright, now we are truly done. So let's go ahead and ground pound down to a battle arena. Our first one of the level, I believe. So we've got some snowmen here. We'll also get some big snowmen. And I think some ice irons. I'm not 100% sure. But so far this level is going very, very well. And truth be told, this is honestly one of my least favorite levels, mainly because of those ice slides. Alright, we've got some club-wielding snowmen here. I'm not 100% sure what they're called. But all I know is that they're annoying. Ah, more snowbirds. I don't want you guys dropping bombs on me. I don't want to get blown up. I just want to get done with this battle arena because I want to get done with this level. I believe there is one more sliding section where you have to collect a gold fragment. And I still cannot believe I got that first one on the first try, because usually that gives me so much trouble. Ah, done with the battle arena. Alright, about 100 coins collected. Not too shabby. Ah, there are the icicle mites. So you punch these guys, and you'll want to pile drive them, because when you do, they will turn into a makeshift platform, which you can use to get to higher ground. Most excellent. And another thing that's excellent is that there is an iron gate waiting for us. So let's go tackle an obstacle course. This one is fairly easy. First, you have to activate all the platforms. And then you have to jump on them accordingly. It's not a very difficult obstacle course, truth be told. Although this last jump can be a little tricky if you don't get the timing down right. There we go. So let's make one more jump and get the red diamond. As well as some garlic for good measure. Yeah, next time I see a garlic dispenser, I should probably get some more health. Alright, there is the next chest, and we get a very nice looking plate. I guess it's kind of clever that all of the treasures in this level are glass, because glass is see-through and ice is see-through. Yeah, that's kind of a nice touch. Okie dokie, where are we headed now? We are going to encounter some more icicle mites. And oh, these guys. Believe it or not, this ice can move. And you need to dash into it in order to reveal that it's just a tiny turtle. For the longest time, I thought you needed to throw something at that ice in order to get rid of it. But no. As it turns out, you can just dash right into it. Ah, another pair of iron gates. Let's find out what obstacle course awaits us, shall we? And this one is a little trickier than the last one. You have to move along with the platform's rotation. And when the platform is upright, you jump onto the next one. You might want to switch your camera angle to the side for this next platform, because it rotates slightly faster, and there we have it, and another spriteling as well. Beware the Fattingtons on the narrow roads, Wario. If they bounce you, you'll fall. It's probably safest if you can knock them unconscious before trying to get past them. Let's collect that red diamond and jump back up. We're going to encounter those Fattingtons pretty soon. But first, let's grab this statue of Wario's head and throw it at that switch over there. Wow! That was an epic fail! Should that really have hit? Because the angle, to me, was all wrong. That's a green pad. We're going to have to come back to that later. But pretty soon we're going to find out what the Spritelings meant when they said Fattingtons. But for now, we've got some more icicle mites to deal with, and we have yet another Spriteling to rescue. This mountain is big, huh? Collecting all the treasure here is going to be really tough. If you clear it once, there might be something useful at the start point when you return. I have not talked about that, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that after we've finished the level. And let's go ahead and hit that green switch. But before we head back to the green switch, we're going to walk along this path because I believe there should be a hatch here. And there is. I should trust my instincts more often. Alright, this is kind of a new mechanic. When you activate this lever, the blocks will flash, and you have to destroy the blocks in the order that they flash. And once you do that, a red diamond and a gold fragment will be yours. How much time are we at? About 14 minutes, so we're not doing badly. Oh, that was too close. I nearly took a dive for the worst there. But we're going to head back up to this path because now the chest on the green pad is there and we can get what appears to be a vial of some sorts. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but it is a treasure, so we must collect it. I believe we're done with this section of the level. If you think of Shivering Mountains as sections, then the level becomes a little bit easier to manage. Alright, we're going to need some ammunition for this next section because we are introduced to a new enemy, Fattingtons. Their bulk prevents Wario from punching them. So you have to throw another enemy at them in order to stun them, and then you can do with them what you please. A light blue switch. Nice. Very nice. Sometimes there are platforms which you can use to bypass the Fattingtons. But try to avoid hitting them, because if you hit them, given the narrow path that you're on, most likely you will end up in the Unithorn's lair. And nobody wants that. Alright, is there anything over here? Yes, there is. Let's go ahead and head through this iron gate. And thank you for that. Never mind then! That was entirely pointless. Okay. I really don't understand why I kept hitting the edge of the gate. But sometimes when you hit the edge of the gate, you can still slip in. This is a very easy obstacle course. All you have to do is wait until the platforms come close to you, and I nearly bit the dust right there. That would have been embarrassing. Gold fragment, red diamond collected. Let's head back up. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to head up this way, and we're going to climb up this glue globe, because we've got a trampoline up here. And there's another area for us to explore, with some collectibles, of course. Alright. Mr. Snowman, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help in hitting that pink switch, or magenta, or whatever color it is. I'm not concerned, I just want to hit it. Thank you very much. Next, we are going to travel across this bridge, grab the gold fragment, and open this chest to get another treasure, and we are done up here. Moving right along, we are getting very close to the end of the level, believe it or not, which means we should be fighting the boss soon. Believe it or not, the boss is pretty tough, or it can be very tough if you don't know what you're doing. But more on that later. Right now, let's head down this hatch here. Alright, this one is fairly simple. We just have to jump on top of the glue globes as they spin around to meet us. And there we have it. One more gold fragment, one more red diamond. Excellent. Back up we go. I'm curious, how many gold fragments do we have? And how many red diamonds do we have? We've got 7 of each, and we only have 2 treasures left, so we are indeed close to the end of the level. But first we've got another battle ring to get past. This time around you're going to be faced with some Fattingtons, so be sure you use a wild swing ding or throw or pile driver or whatever suits your fancy in order to get rid of them. So this battle ring, as you might imagine, it's a little bit tougher than the first one. You're going to have to use a lot more mad moves in order to emerge victorious. And don't forget, you can also use the pedestals that are found around the ring in order to do some damage. How much are we left? 16 seconds. This is going very well so far. I'm amazed the Let's Play curse hasn't struck me yet. Oh, give it some time. It's bound to. 3, 2, 1, and we are done here. Okay, nice number of coins. Oh dear, a rematch with the Angler Mangler. I actually forgot about this. This particular Angler Mangler, I believe, takes 4 hits. 1 down, 3 to go, and of course we've got to dodge these icicles, or stand in one place and let them miss entirely. That's also another option. Alright, well, get out of my way. And here comes hit number 2. Yes! Be careful that you don't get hit while trying to avoid the barrel, or be careful that you don't get hit while trying to take down the barrel busters. In fact, it might be wise to KO both barrel busters, so you don't have to worry about the other one damaging you. And here's hit number 3. There we go. Can I get this one? Yes. Now let's just get frozen, apparently. I've been getting frozen a lot in this level, so I should probably work on that. Maybe Wario has an addiction to being frozen. No, he doesn't really. The only addiction he has is money. And really? It takes 5 hits? Alright, I honestly thought it only took 4. But I guess it takes 5. You can also jump over the icicles in order to dodge them. And there we go! And despite the fact that I got frozen at the last second, the Angler Mangler is gone! Thank the frickin' stars. We've got more of these skiing yetis, I believe they're called. And, take care not to let them knock you into the Unithorn's lair, because that would suck. I currently have no plans to visit the Unithorn's lair, and I want to keep it that way. Alright, here we have another ice slide, and I believe this one also contains a gold fragment. And I missed it completely. Alright. Well, first of all, there is the last treasure. Very nice. And let's go ahead and take care of this iron gate while we're at it. I said, let's go ahead and take care of this iron gate while we're at it. Thank you for listening to me, game. Alright, this one is very... You know what? Forget what I just said. This one sucks. Let's go ahead and set this spriteling free. The Winter Windster in front of the goal will try to attack from mid-air. Ooh, chilling. Listen, I bet if you stick something in one of those magma holes, magma might shoot out. Oh, one more thing. Don't look at its eyes when they turn red. A bit of advice to defeat the boss, but before we go and fight the boss, we need to get that last gold fragment. So, be right back. Got it! Oh, man. Seemed like that took forever. By the way, to put that in perspective, I had to use the bye-bye balloons and get back to the slope 5 times before I got that gold fragment. You see what I mean about the ice slides sucking? Yeah, that's what I mean. Anyway, you're going to need 5 red diamonds in order to get rid of the stone doohickeys in Thrillsville. So without further ado, well, before we do that, let's check to see if we've got everything. 5 spritelings, 8 red diamonds, gold fragments, and treasures. We are ready to fight the boss. Presenting the Winter Windster. This battle can be rather tricky if you don't know what you're doing. When it drops those balls, you need to throw it into a magma pit, and then, after a while, the pit will erupt, and then, if you hit the Winter Windster, it will get stunned, and then you can damage it. Simple as that, right? Well, not exactly. For starters, the battlefield is quite small, and all the while the Winter Windster is going to launch attacks at you. Furthermore, there is quite a delay in terms of between when you throw the ball in the magma pit and the magma actually erupting. So you need to be sure you get the timing down. The Winter Windster has quite a few attacks. For starters, it can shoot fire at you, or lasers, or whatever the hell they are. Oh god! Whenever its eyes glow red, take the Spriteling's advice and do not look at it. If you do look at it, it'll transform into energy, and then it will go inside Wario, causing him to expand and float in the air. Now, when it does that shockwave attack, that sort of works against it, because when it tries to, when it sweats, you can take that opportunity to punch and stun it. And this battle is just about over. And watch out for that cold air it breathes. Oh, you little cheapskate! As I was saying, watch out for the cold air it breathes, because that will freeze you. And as you damage it, it becomes harder and harder to stun. And that's what makes this battle so tricky, because the Winter Windster is pretty agile. I've heard stories about how people think Brawl Doll is the creepiest boss. They're wrong. This was always the boss that freaked me out because of its design. It's got like a giant child's head attached to a tiny body. I mean, where do you come up with that? I'm pretty sure I saw that, I'm pretty sure I saw it in a horror movie once. But now my horrors have been alleviated because the Winter Windster is down. So overall, it can be a pretty tough fight. And that's it for level 3-1. I am so relieved to be finished with Shivering Mountains. And now that we've thawed out, we get another badass Wario statue. We get half a heart. And also, level 3-2 is open to us. Alright, next time on Let's Play Wario World, we are going to explore the second level of Thrillsville. If you like my videos, please be sure to leave a like or comment below and subscribe to my channel. Every one of those really helps. See you guys next time.